What you're about to hear is an excerpt from the book 384 Months, The Sacrificial Lamb, by author Anthony Geezy Gonzalez. The accounts in the book and video are 100% true. Only the names and locations may have been changed to protect individuals from further legal prosecution.
Yeah, he was at the meeting. He was at the meeting.
Oh, he was at the meeting too?
Yeah, it was him. I had to go. That's what I talked to. And I had to fly the fence. Now I'm sitting down with Pike and the guy Johnny.
Gotcha.
The head dude.
Gotcha.
They partners.
Oh, and Pipe is black.
At the time, I thought it was Mexican.
Okay.
But just so happened he's white and black.
Oh.
But he looks Mexican.
Got you.
Now Johnny is Mexican.
Got you.
So I'm like, all right, I go in the crates. So I'm breaking down the crates. I'm calling the team up. Everybody come, this and that.
Right.
We break the crates up. It's about 3,000 pounds of the keys for coke in the crates.
3,000 pounds of weed. Wow.
And 50 keys of coke.
So what's your reaction after that? Like, what's going through your head at that point? You bring everything in, you break the crates down.
I'm back. Ain't thinking about Mel, ain't thinking about Pipe, ain't thinking about my family, ain't thinking about nobody. I'm thinking about getting this bag.
So they fronted you all that.
Yeah.
And so did they call you and say, this is when we need our money?
He told me to call Pipe. I called Pipe. Pipe said, you remember the prices? I said, yeah. He said, Merry Christmas, I'll be there in 2 weeks.
Wow. So if y'all moved 20 in a week and a half, that was nothing.
No,
if he gave you 50, he was just testing y'all.
The wife said he'd be there in 2 weeks. He already knew what it was.
Because he gave you 10 on top of that to see if you moved 20 in a week and a half.
But he don't know how long I moved at work.
No, but that's what you told him before, right? That y'all moved that 20 like in a week and a half.
No, I didn't. I never told him that. He asked me who moved at work for. I told him I don't know where. I said my little cousin.
Cousins,
he was like, oh, all right. Well, that's what you need to.
Right. So you knew you was good with that. What they gave you is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I knew I was good anyway without my cousins and them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because where I'm from, work sells itself. It was good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
And so now you I'm back.
I'm back.
So now in your head, the money problems is over.
Yeah.
But now you on a new mission.
I'm on a new mission.
Right. And so, what's the next steps? What happens after that?
I'm getting greedy.
Because you got a chapter in the book that says greedy.
Yeah.
Right? Let me see what chapter that is. Let me take a little piece out of that and let you elaborate on it. But go ahead. You said getting greedy. Greedy is chapter 20. Well, greed is chapter 26.
Yeah.
But can I get an encore? Chapter 21. Do you remember what's in it, or should I?
No, you gotta tell me.
Okay. Here we go. Can I get an encore? So the chapter starts off by saying the money was the only thing I was focusing on because it was coming too fast and I felt like it was growing on trees. The team ran the city. We had every party and club lit when we popped up. We had the cars, the jewelry, and all the women. And if you wanted trouble, we welcomed that shit too. That's where you was at.
That's where I was at.
So why did you name that chapter, Can I Get an Encore?
I had a nightclub. That I bought. I'm trying to find stuff to do with the money. I'm trying to find anything.
Yeah, and here it says, I decided to look for another business to clean my money when I got a call from the chick named Ash.
Yeah.
So at this point, you making that much money where you got to figure out how to clean it.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to clean it. I'm trying to figure out where to put it at. I'm trying to find. I'm talking about like just things to do.
And this is what year is this? Now this is 2006, 7?
2007, 2008, 2007, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I end up buying a nightclub, and I named it Encore.
Okay.
And so I'm funneling money through there, and I ended up buying another club down the street which hold about 100 people. I used that for for like an older crowd, and then I went to Miami and bought a high rise and bought a Bentley and put that out there. So I'm like, I'm playing.
Right.
I'm playing.
You playing hard.
I'm playing hard. I'm playing hard.
So at this point, you just like, I'm full-fledged, all feet in, balls to the wall.
I'm saying fuck music. I ain't thinking about no music. I don't want to hear about no rap music.
Right. So now, what's your relationship with the guys at this point?
Sweet.
But you ain't really messing with them on the music side, right?
Yeah, I'm still there. But ain't nothing going on. So it's like.
Right. So do they realize the difference in you at this point?
Yeah. Well,
are they asking questions? Or are they, I'm pretty sure the conversation is different. If you getting all this money and they not, they gotta kind of. I'm pretty sure they figured out what was happening.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Pusha always know what's going on. He always know what's going on because he right there.
Right.
I'm just gonna say that he right there. Malice so much wasn't. But you have to understand this. 08. It was a recession in 08.
Right, for sure.
For everybody but me. I don't know who else was doing what, but I know recession for me, it wasn't a recession. So, I bought a club and I bought a Bentley and a high rise in a recession.
Right.
So that just speaks it right there. That's telling on myself right there. That's how greed and everybody knowing, they like this nigga, you doing all that? Like me looking at it now, I'm like, I'm wilding out.
Yeah.
Like, sure. I'm tripping.
That's a lot of attention on you.
I felt like I was Uncle Renee without using drugs. I felt like I was running 100 miles per hour. You know what I mean? I was headed for self-destruction. I felt like that. To a point, it started to wear on me and I started to get stressed out.
Well, what was you stressed about? If you got all this money coming in, what was the stressing points of that?
I was stressed about my marriage wasn't intact.
Right.
How
did you manage your family life, your marriage life, your children? How was you managing in life at that point? Because I know you said earlier it was all about you.
I thought it was good for me to just keep them away.
So how did you keep them away? Just
didn't go around. Always on the road. Just call in every night. Hey, how you doing? I got to go here. Making up lies and excuses on I got to be here. I wanted to be in Miami, just chilling out.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And but it was the whole stress factor from just. Everybody depending on me. I never had no time for myself though, and it was like every day is a party. I'm drinking. I'm partying every week. I'm drinking. I'm smoking weed heavy. It's like no slowing down. It's like just. It seems fun, but my body is taking a toll of everything, and it's like I'm just tired of my phone ringing. I mean, it's like
that's where the stress comes in. But let me ask you this question: at any point, did you said you stayed away because you didn't want them to be involved? But at any point, did you think your level of success in the drug game at this point, did it dawn on you like that could affect my family?
I don't think about that. I didn't think about that. That's all part of greed.
Right.
That's all part of the greed. I I just thought as long as I wasn't going around them,
it wouldn't affect them.
It wouldn't affect them. It was
Right.
cool. You know, that's why I always say, even when it comes, when you saying, "When my family not involved in the drugs," if I'm involved, they involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I ain't learned that until now.
It's like, you know, people always say is we can't get you, we get your family.
You get your family, but
Right.
I'm not thinking nothing about that. You know, and but I was so stressed.